Have you ever pondered the purpose of your existence? The meaning of life? These questions have echoed through the corridors of time, a riddle wrapped in an enigma, one that has baffled the greatest minds and stirred the souls of philosophers and poets alike. Now imagine an old man, weathered by the winds of time, with a twinkle in his eyes that speaks of wisdom gained from a lifetime of experiences. This man, who has walked the winding roads of life, has found his own answer to these age-old questions. An answer not gleaned from textbooks or lectures, but from the very essence of life itself. An answer found in the most unanticipated of places, in the very fabric of his ordinary, everyday existence. Intrigued? You should be, so buckle up and join us as we unravel the life of an old man who found his answers in the most unexpected of places. In the heart of a bustling city lived an old man, a man whose wrinkles were etched with wisdom and eyes sparkled with untold stories. His story begins in the heyday of his youth, when his heart was ablaze with dreams and his spirit unquenchable. The world was his canvas, and he was the eager artist, ready to paint his masterpiece. Life, however, had other plans. It tossed him into the tumultuous waves of struggles, each wave trying to dampen his spirit, each storm attempting to extinguish his flame. But the old man was not one to surrender. He fought, resisted, and learned to dance in the storm. Through the lens of time, we glimpse his triumphs. The old man in his youth carried the weight of the world on his shoulders. His dreams were grand, his ambitions high. The world saw him fall, but each time he rose, dusted off the defeat, and marched forward. His victories were not marked with fanfare or applause, but with the silent satisfaction of a battle well fought. His transformation over the years was a sight to behold. The young dreamer, the resilient fighter, slowly metamorphosed into a sage. His experiences, both bitter and sweet, began to shape his perspective on life. He realized that life was not a battlefield to conquer, but a journey to savor. Every fall was a lesson, every victory a milestone. The old man began to collect these lessons, these tiny fragments of wisdom, and string them together. They were not grand revelations, but simple truths. The beauty of a setting sun, the joy of a shared meal, the peace in solitude, the strength in vulnerability. He found his wisdom in these everyday moments. His life was an open book, filled with tales of resilience, courage, and wisdom. Each chapter, each page, each line was a testament to his journey, a journey that was uniquely his, yet universally relatable. As the years passed, the old man, like a river carving its path through the mountains, found his philosophy of life. Life, as the old man saw it, was not a quest for success, but a journey of experiences. He held a simple belief that life was less about the destination and more about the voyage. He saw every sunrise as a new chapter, every sunset as a closing verse, and every moment in between as a story to be lived and told. For this wise elder, life was not a series of checklists or milestones to be achieved. Instead, he considered life as a vast open canvas waiting for us to splatter it with colors of our experiences, our failures, our victories, and our joys. He believed that each shade of experience, be it dark or light, added depth and character to the masterpiece that was life. He often said, "Embrace every moment, for each moment is a teacher in disguise." He saw failures not as setbacks, but as setups for comebacks. He perceived them as necessary detours, redirecting us to paths more aligned with our purpose. He saw victories not as the end goal, but as tiny sparks that kept the inner fire of passion and determination ablaze. The old man's wisdom echoed in his words. Life is a symphony, with each note representing a different experience. Some notes may be harsh and grating, others may be soft and soothing, but together they create a harmony that is uniquely ours. He celebrated life in all its myriad forms. He reveled in the beauty of a blooming flower, in the melody of a chirping bird, in the tranquility of a silent night, and in the chaos of a bustling day. In his eyes, every facet of existence held a unique beauty, a lesson to be learned, a story to be told. The secret to life, he would say, is not in chasing the extraordinary, but in finding the extraordinary in the ordinary. The old man's philosophy was simple. Life isn't about finding yourself, it's about creating yourself.